Imagine putting a man like you in jail.
Did you escape?
How did you get out?
After a month, they opened the door and I walked out. They had to let me go because Prince Leopold offered me the job of Kapellmeister at his court. Because a prince is more important than a duke, and whatever he says goes.
Our dog's called Prince. He's a Cocker Spaniel.
Well, this prince was a real prince, and a marvelous prince, too. My whole family could live with me at the castle. Anyhow, the children played tag and hide and seek in the walled gardens and the orchards, and they walked through the halls talking to the echoes of their voices. Oh, it's a wonderful place for kids, a castle.
I know that. That's one of the Brandenburg Concertos.
Yeah, I wrote 6 of them. I made the highest salary of anyone in court.
You don't say. Are you very rich?
How rich can you be with 6 kids to support?
3.
By then, I had 6 already. But I was famous. I was writing stuff. People were humming it. It was terrific. I was the best. I'm sorry, forgive me. I don't know what came over me. It's not good to show off. I was always telling my kids that too. Never show off. Better to be modest and know you're the best than to blabber to the world. Let them tell you, you don't tell them. You know what I mean?
I think so.
Good. Besides, the prince was a musician too. He wasn't bad. We used to practice together, the prince and I. Sometimes we played all through the night. We'd sit there at the harpsichord with a couple of beers. It was fun. And I had all kinds of freedom. I could visit with other musicians and composers.
Well, of course. Why not?
Why not? You have no idea how bossy people could be in those days. When I was in Arnstadt as an organist, I got into trouble all the time. I was supposed to train the boys singers in the choir, and half the time they wouldn't listen to me, and they'd run around the room and they'd make little balls with paper and spit them at each other and giggle in corners. Oh, they were terrible. Not like you, my choir. These I handpicked. Maybe if I picked with my foot, I wouldn't have got Gordon here. Just a joke, just a joke. Mozart, they said, was more fun, but he wasn't such a father as I was. I had responsibilities. Boring Bach.
What kind of trouble were you in?
Oh, all kinds. I had to beg them to let me go to Lübeck to study with Buxtehude, one of the greatest organists that ever lived. And there I got into real trouble. I was terribly late.
How late were you?
Well, let's see. I was 260 miles walking there and 260 miles walking back. And I stopped from time to time and sat in a field, looked at a sunset, went to a church, inspected an organ. I guess about 4 months.
Jeez.
Yeah, but look what I learned. Not that they appreciated it in Arnstadt. What did they know about music? Nothing. Elizabeth, here's the rest of my choir.
Mr. Bach, why are you here? I mean, I love having you and all, but...
I heard you practicing with that music of mine, and I said to myself, this girl needs a little boost.
That's very nice of you. And the choir?
They're here to sing, silly.
And the prince?
What prince?
You were talking about a prince. The wonderful guy.
Oh, yeah, Prince Leopold. We were very close friends. I used to go with him to Carlsbad and we took the water there. I preferred beer, but that's the way it was at Carlsbad. Everybody said it was so good for you. If it was so good, how come now we're all dead? Answer that one. Yeah, other musicians came also, and the prince brought his own harpsichord from the castle. To tell you the truth, I don't know why he liked the spa so much. A lot of fat people lying around in the mud. Yeah, without my music, I would have gone crazy.